Thomas, and I'm with Michael Owens, and Michael is the executive pastry chef at the Island Hotel in Newport Beach, and he's renowned for his elaborate, wonderful sculptures and his wonderful, delicate pastries. But today, he's going to show us how to make a dessert we can make at home, right, Michael?
Today we're going to be making some moon pies. Moon pies are my children's favorite. They love to get all dirty and messy with the marshmallow and cocoa powder. We all know cocoa powder gets everywhere when you use it.
It's a cloud.
It is. And they enjoy making them, and they enjoy eating them, and they enjoy going to play their video games and letting me clean up the mess. This mix is very straightforward and easy. It's a traditional creaming method. And we're going to start by creaming together our butter and our sugar.
Is it important that it not be ice cold?
If it's ice cold, you just want to beat it for a couple minutes before you add the sugar to it. Or if it's room temperature, you just start creaming right away. And then once it gets incorporated a little bit, you just turn up the mixer and you just allow it to cream until it all comes together.
So a lot of people, I think, would stop right now.
We like to cream this a little bit farther. If you don't cream it enough, you're going to have a thicker cookie, but it won't spread very much. Now that that's all ready, and we're going to add our egg to it. We're going to mix this just to incorporate the egg. You can see there's parts that aren't getting mixed in there.
I see.
And this is when we're going to start scraping the bowl. Now we're going to add the vanilla. And then we're going to put the mixer on low. In 2 stages, we'll add the evaporated milk. Once it gets a little bit incorporated, we'll go ahead and add the rest of it. And now we're just going to
give it a good sift.
Be sure everything gets in there. Now we're going to turn off the mixer, we're going to lower the bowl, and we're going to try to get all of this in here without making too much of a mess.
And probably at the restaurant you do this on a sheet of wax paper.
Yeah.
So it's easier to put in than in this bowl.
So we're going to mix that just until it gets incorporated. Now that it's all starting to get wet, we can turn the speed up just a little bit. And we're just going to mix on a little bit of a higher speed just for a couple seconds until it looks all uniform on the inside.
And it really looks almost like a cake batter at this point, doesn't it?
It does. As you can see inside, there's still some powder on the sides. We want to try to be sure we get everything incorporated in uniform. We use disposable piping bags. It's important how you want to fill these things because you don't want to have a big mess on the outside, and you want to be able to use as much of the batter as possible. So you're going to see I'm going to roll this over my hand.
All right.
By rolling over my hand, I have control for filling, and you're going to put it in, and you're going to push it in. And all the while you're pushing in, the plastic bag's still rolling over your hand. So I'm going to crimp it right here, halfway down.
Okay.
And I'm going to give the bag a twist. And by doing that, when I squeeze here, it's not going to let the batter shoot back up out the back of the bag. And what we're going to do is we're going to pipe a little circle right there.
And you're leaving a little space.
Yep, because they will spread. Try to be sure they're as consistent as possible.
Right, because you're going to be sandwiching these together, so you want them to be as close in size as possible. But if they're not, they still will taste delicious.
Oh, they're going to be great no matter what. Into the oven it goes.
So the cookies are out of the oven. They're cool. And can they cool right on the cookie sheet, or do they need to go on a wire rack?
You can cool them right on the cookie sheet. Let's make the filling really quick. We're going to start with the butter, and we're going to do a creaming method with butter and sugar again, except for this time we're using powdered sugar. And turn it up a little bit really slowly. What we're trying to do right now is just cream together the butter and the powdered sugar. You want to make it nice and smooth and light and fluffy. And we'll go ahead and add the vanilla while that's creaming. And you can see really quick it's starting to come together. And if I were to stop that creaming right now and add the marshmallow, it would have this yellow tinge to it. You want to try to get some air incorporated into there. And you can see the color is lightening up on the inside there.
That is really a good tip.
So we're going to go ahead and stop this.
This is the messy part,
And
Chef.
this is one of my kids' favorite parts.
Yeah, I bet they love this. Do they use their fingers?
They do. This marshmallow right here, as you can see, it doesn't really want to come off. Start mixing this. Start on low speed just till it gets incorporated. Then we're going to turn it up. Then we're going to go right back to the bag. And we're going to do the same technique as we did last time. And this is the fun part. You can film a little, you can film a lot, you can film to wherever you desire. Pick it up, you're going to grab the top.
Right.
And you're just going to squish it together.
Ah.
Those right there, that's what it's all about. And if you don't mind, I'm going to have one too.
All right, cheers.
There's nothing better than a fresh moon pie right out of the oven. That stuff squishing everywhere.
Thank you so much, Chef.
You're very welcome.